Hi, Jennifer. This is Dr. Fisher. I wanted to show you just a few things that would definitely help to avoid the mistakes that you're making in these papers and hopefully even into your going into your next class as well. So first of all, the first thing I want to point out here is page numbers. So page numbers for APA, and I'm going to go ahead and just delete this. Page numbers for APA should be in the upper right hand corner of each page. And the way that you would do that is simply go to Insert, and you probably already know this. Go to Insert, and then you're going to look for page numbers or page number, the page number command. And the page number should be in the top of page. So I'm going to come over here and go down, and I'm going to go to plain number 3, which it gives me a preview right there where that page number is going to be placed. And then boom, it puts it in there. So now we have page numbers in the upper right hand corner, not at the bottom center. And then let's see, right here, first line indentation. Always use first line indentions. But the first thing that I noticed, and I didn't point this out, is that you're not all the way against the left margin. See that little space right there between that grayed out part and then where the margin is right now? It should be, let me move this over. So if I moved it over, then that moves that section. See that right there? So your entire paper is pretty much has shifted. So what I'm going to do is do a select all and see if I can't reposition this. And then I did. And so now we can do that first line indentation, which I'm simply going to click on my tab key, and then there's the first line indentation. This right here, the heading, of course, should be centered. But for some reason, there is something. Oh, I see what's going on. Here it is right here. This should be all the way over. There's a lot of formatting issues going on in this paper. So just want to help you with that. And then right here, never put a period in front of your citations at the end of a sentence, because when someone is reading the paper, you want them to understand. Notice I took that out, that this citation is you're citing from these authors here, okay? And then for this citation, there's something wrong here. So it's always the and sign, and right after the second author, there should be a comma. And I know you're thinking, man, what's the big deal? These are just minor mistakes. Yeah, these minor mistakes can become major mistakes in other classes, and especially if you move on uh, to higher degrees beyond where you are now, this can be a major problem, trust me. And so I don't want you to walk away from my class without at least knowing. And then here's some line spacing issues here. So you want to close that off. And if this is a heading, and then we got that same problem up there on the ruler, let's go ahead and center that, and then bring the rest of that up. And see, there it is again, more line spacing issues. So I'm going to go in here and check. See, that should be double. And 0, 0, and I'm going to click OK. And then once again, first line indentation, always. Again, here's some more line spacing. We got some line spacing issues going on here. So basically what you would want to do is just go through the entire paper for the most part and make sure you have, let me make sure I got double going on. Yeah, that's right. You have double spacing consistently. There's something going on here. I think it's because this is here and I didn't take it out. That came from a note that I made in the course, and that's throwing off everything. So let me see something here. Yeah, that should not be. It should be none. Put that against the left margin, and for whatever reason, yeah, it's just trying to do that first line indentation. And now it's centered. Okay, so now the rest of this, oh man, yeah, it's a lot going on, a lot more than what I even wanted to spend more time on, because everything is not necessarily against the left margin. There's a lot of extra pieces going on here that I've had to go in and correct, and it shouldn't be. You want to have 1 inch top, bottom, left, and right, and then the rest of these activities need to be moved up. So again, you want to first start with an entire paper that is consistently double spaced. Okay, that's the main thing. So I'm not going to go through correct all of them, but you want consistent line spacing. And what does that look like? This section right in here, this is consistent double spacing right in here. That's what I'm referring to. So what else? I'm gonna keep going. I've already addressed, how you need to. Now here, references. These references should never appear on the last page of the body of the paper. Move them down. I'm gonna click Insert and then put a break in. Move them down to the next page. They should be sitting on the very next page by themselves with that heading centered. And once again, we want to have that consistent line spacing. Okay. Double. Yeah, now it's consistently double spaced. There's one more thing here because we've got a second line here. The second line of each reference should be hanging. And there you go. So it should look like that. All right. So make sure, aside from your line spacing, you got to fix the line spacing issues because it's a lot going on here that should not be happening. And first line indentation. Always remember that. So all those little pieces that I just showed you, I really want to see, because I don't want to see you losing points on your next paper because of these issues. And if you have questions for me, just ask, and I'll be more than happy to help you. I could create another video like this one to show you how this should be done the right way. So that's double. That's correct. Yeah, there's a lot of extra spacing going on. We don't want all these extra spaces in here. All right, so hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, let me know.